Now we're at 621, and we've got a squadron rating of 2,782 from 0, and we've played 2 sessions. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. We ended up with 45 total air kills, 82 total ground kills, and we only lost 119. So check the math on that, but I think we still came out positive. 82, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Nope, nope, we're right at it. You got to be kidding me. By like 6. Oh, my breakfast I wish for it. Yep, 127. I was right. Damn. We were positive for a little bit. Now we're just barely negative. But hey, squad battles are tough. And it's weird because with us just starting and coming in at the very end of the season, like you can see everybody's these top squads have 48,000 squadron rating, which is crazy. Crazy. This death sentence, these guys even beat AVR. AVR is usually the one that's up here at the top, or Onyx, AVR Onyx. So we have to look in to see who this death sentence is. But again, coming in at the end like we did and only playing 2 sessions, and they only got 4 matches in yet on Monday, and I think we got, I don't know how many we got in last night. I think we were 11 and like 6 or something like that. So just shy of 20 battles. So we played like 20 battles. Thank you, Grom. Great to see you, buddy. Definitely been lurking you every morning. You really make. I've been playing some Gran Turismo every now and then off stream lately. As I watch a few people do racing. I watch Ghost do it, but man, watching you play some of those racing games almost makes me want to stream it a little bit. Throw some Gran Turismo on and stream it. If I had a wheel, I probably would. It just kind of sucks that I have to do it on controller, and I've always kind of hated that. But good to see you, man. Good day. Hump day. Hump day. Here we go. We're getting ready to get started on this mark. I am going to start with the F-18 this morning, but I'm actually going to start in the Super Hornet. Shocker. I didn't get to fly any top tier yesterday. I have been grinding the flippin' out of the MiG-23, and I've got a little bit of MiG-23 fatigue, no doubt. Thank you, Sicario. I'm going to have you lurked here in just a second, too, just testing all my audio. Testing out all this audio stuff. It's so fun having all these buttons and levers and lights and loving life. The more this starts to look like a spaceship or a real cockpit again, the more and more excited I get to come and hang out with you guys every morning. Because let's face it, I'm still here by myself, so as excited as I am to get up and come hang out with you guys, like lately, especially burning the candle at both ends like I kind of have been, I'm feeling it getting up in the morning a little bit. Again, I told you guys I used to hate getting up in the morning. But Ollie, my faithful alarm clock, gets me up. But yeah, this morning we had that Songify had to do an update. And then, yeah, I was on with the squadron battles until 11 o'clock my time. Or no, it was like 10:30. And then I had some more stuff to straighten out because the squadron battles went so long. So yeah, I didn't end up going to sleep till almost 1 o'clock my time. So I got about a 3-hour nap. About a 2.5-hour nap. But that's all good, man. It's like I said, even just turning all the lights on when I get up is a blast. Okay, let's get a lurk up. I never did myself to see my soul. Thank you guys. Thank you. You guys are the best. Yeah, and Grid 2, I've never played that before. So I was really, while I was on stream, I ended up kind of watching you quite a bit. So, like, what game is that? And then I looked closer. I was like, oh, Grid 2. I was like, that's ones like that. And you were playing another one that was like that. It's like Midnight Club, or I think it was one of the Need for Speeds. It looks kind of like a Need for Speed, but more racing oriented, which certainly is up my alley. And Windrow, yeah, I've never seen that before. I'd never seen that one before. So yeah, I was peeking kind of close at that one too. Oh yeah, that's what you're playing right now. It almost looks like a Valheim or something like that. Cause yeah, you were just were you just starting it yesterday? It looked like you were just getting started or something, like getting everything set up, and it looked a little bit overwhelming. That's why I was, oh my goodness. But yeah, it looked like fun. Faster, what's up? What's up, guys? Good day, everybody. Hump day. Let's get going. Get this sleep out my eyes. Oh, gotta wake up. Squad battles were so fun last night. I can't wait till we start getting, like, even top tier is gonna be rough. So going from 6.0 back up to top tier, those are the two probably. Well, I don't know. Well, they're just two very difficult kind of BRs for different reasons. The low BR is kind of difficult because not a lot of people play it, so the wait times are long, and it just is. It's weird when it starts to get to the end of the season like that. And then the top tier, everybody wants to play. All the sweaty squads are playing. You know, all the top guys are practicing and doing their thing, and oh my gosh, it's crazy. So top tier is can be a little bit rough as well. And then as it progressively goes down, it levels out a little bit. So it'll be interesting to see as we move into. So it's at the very last week of the season for squadron battles right now, and if I'm not mistaken, it's going to reset on Sunday. It doesn't necessarily go by the day of the month, so I think that it's going to reset on Sunday, and then top tier will reset on Monday, and then we'll be at the start of a new season. And every week the BR goes down by one, so it'll go from 12 to 11 to 10 to 9, 8, 7, 6, reset again every 8 weeks. So we'll be starting our first full season. We'll see how it goes. And for the next week, I would say I'll try and get everybody organized in the evening, and then we may do like a scheduled squadron day a couple of times a week. But once we get the squadron going, anytime you guys can get 8 squadron members together and the squadron window is open, get in there and get some squadron points and play some battles. You know, it really doesn't take a whole lot. As long as you've got one vehicle, each at the BR, then you're pretty well set. Especially if you've got a lot of premiums and stuff like that. Squad battles really favor having all the best vehicles. If you've got players in your squadron that have like the best vehicle at each BR, then you're gonna, have a little bit of an advantage. But other than that, it gets a little competitive, but really fun. We had a blast last night. We did. We had a lot of fun. A lot of fun. The communication back, everything that I said, we were enjoying last night with talking to each other back and forth, air helping ground, air helping air, ground helping air. Although our AA guy was a little off last night, but he was by himself, and in his defense, he was trying to cap the points, and yeah, he was in a weird spot last night. But anyway, let's get to some games, huh? So we get started on this mark. Let's see how long this takes. And let's track it and I am on a little bit late this morning, but we'll probably make up for it. I plan on getting half the mark done today, and then that should give us the opportunity to do half the mark tomorrow, and then we can kind of mess around, the second half of the day and do some props and maybe even practice for, the squad battles and stuff like that. So yeah, that's kind of the plan for the next couple days. So if anybody wants to join me, I'm gonna do top tier for at least 3 battles, if not the 5 bonus battles that I've got, and then I'm gonna go down to like 12-3 and see how quickly I can grind this mark out with a decent vehicle. Because man, I've been trying to do it with the MiG 23, and that was just a nightmare. That was a nightmare. That was just a bad idea. Blast off! It's party time! It worked for a little bit at first, but after a while it was just fatigue. I usually try to fly a plane until I spade it, but I don't know. I was struggling too much. I will fly that today at some point. Why did he always send the poor? Stealing our attention! And yeah, I hope you're doing well, Faster. Always good to see you. Thank you guys for hopping in here. Apologize again for being a little bit late. There's just a lot going on right now. I've got that side thing that I'm doing where I'm, trying to sell a lot of stuff and raise more funds for the stream. I've got the stream that we're running, then I've got the stuff I'm trying to do, upgrade with the stream on the side, and then I've got all the audio stuff that I'm trying to work on. So there's a lot going on right now. Then there's the squad battles, trying to get. It would have been nice if I might have delayed that a week. But still, I'm glad we got it going. I'm glad people are showing up. And I think once people figure out how to operate the mode and kind of how to organize and get that going, that will kind of start popping off. All right, let's turn the game on. Oops, wrong one. All right, that sucks. We got no game audio today for some reason. I think I know why. Oh, we should have game audio. I don't know what's up there. That's not good. I'll try and troubleshoot that. We'll see what's up. With that. That's odd. I don't have game audio at all. All right, guys, like I said, this is a little bit of a test stream. This might be an issue that I may have to restart the stream to fix. Just as a heads up. Damn, why wouldn't I have my game audio right now?